They say time heals all wounds. But what happens when time just teaches you how to live with the pain instead? Justin Bieber is crying again. And no, it's not because of tour stress or media pressure. It's because of her. Selena Gomez. Yes, the name that has haunted every tabloid, fan forum, and nostalgic pop playlist since 2011 is back in Bieber's emotional orbit, and it's getting messy. Add Benny Blanco, Selena's new love interest, into the mix, and you have a recipe for heartbreak, jealousy, and a public unraveling that even the most seasoned PR teams can't spin. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. So what really happened? Why does this triangle of tangled emotions still have such a grip on Justin? And how did a private love story turn into an emotional saga watched by millions? Get comfortable. This is no mere celebrity gossip. It's a modern love tragedy playing out in real time. Once upon a time, Justin and Selena were the golden couple of Gen Z. Their photos looked like movie stills. Their love songs were clearly about each other. They broke up, got back together, broke up again. And every time we watched. But here's the kicker. Even though they officially split for good years ago, it never really ended. Not emotionally, not publicly, and definitely not for Justin. Just last month, he was photographed alone in New York, sitting on a bench near Central Park, the exact location of a famous 2012 photo with Selena. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans noticed something else. He was wearing a hoodie from Selena's Rare Beauty line. Now, unless Justin's running low on hoodies, unlikely that's a message. And the internet? It exploded. Enter Benny Blanco, the producer, the hit maker, the friend-turned-lover. He and Selena are Instagram official, sharing cozy selfies, matching outfits, and public affection that's impossible to ignore. To the casual observer, it's cute. To Justin, it's gut-wrenching. Insiders say Justin hasn't taken this new relationship well. And there's a reason why. Benny isn't just some random guy. He's someone who once worked closely with Justin. Someone who knew both sides of the Jelena story. Which makes this more than just an ex moving on, it feels like betrayal. One source close to the Bieber camp leaked that Justin referred to the relationship as a stab in the back. Dramatic? Maybe. But Heartbreak has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't it? So, what's the real story? Why can't Justin move on? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Justin may have never truly healed from Selena. Sure, he's married to Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, and yes, they look picture perfect on Instagram. But Instagram is a highlight reel. Real life is messier. There've been clues all along. Tearful moments during performances, cryptic Instagram posts about losing people you love, and even emotional interviews where he hints at not being over things. Let's talk about the now infamous 2021 GQ interview. Justin said, "There were things I still had to process from the past. Some days are harder than others. At the time, it felt vague. Now, it feels prophetic." So, is this about Selena, or about what Selena represents? The first love? The famed years when everything felt magical and chaotic at once? Sometimes, it's not just the person we miss, it's who we were when we were with them. You ever felt that way? Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, Hailey Bieber. When Justin married Hailey in 2018, it seemed like the final chapter of Jelena. But instead of peace, it sparked a new level of fan warfare. He moved on too fast. He still loves Selena. Hailey's just a rebound. These were just a few of the headlines, and unfortunately, Hailey saw them all. Being married to someone who's emotionally tethered to an ex? That's brutal. And in recent weeks, cracks have started to show. Sources close to the couple say that Justin has been emotionally distant, even canceling a few events and staying off social media for days. Fans noticed Hailey posting cryptic stories about letting go and self-worth. Could it be coincidence? Sure. Could it be subtle shade? Also, yes. And here's the wildest part. Selena has stayed almost completely silent through all of this. That silence? It's loud. Let's rewind a bit. There were signs, subtle gestures, Instagram likes, and offhand comments that now feel like emotional breadcrumbs. Remember the surprise single Justin dropped last year? Hidden in those lyrics was a line, "I still see your face in the rearview." Fans speculated it was about Selena, but without confirmation, it just faded. Until now. There's also a moment during his Justice tour where he paused during the song Ghost, which many interpret as being about Selena, and visibly choked up. It wasn't acting. It was a raw moment that fans captured and replayed, now seen as a key emotional tell. Looking back, it's as if Justin's been quietly screaming for help. But who was really listening? Just when things were simmering, Benny Blanco dropped a bomb. In a recent interview on a popular podcast, he was asked, jokingly, how Justin felt about his relationship with Selena. Benny paused, then said, "We're all adults. If someone's still hurting, I hope they find peace. But I can't live for someone else's past." Mic dropped. Was it a jab? A sincere hope? Either way, the damage was done. Within hours, Bieber unfollowed Benny on Instagram, deleted a series of old photos, and posted a black screen on his story with just one word: enough. Let's zoom out for a second. Beyond the love triangle, what's really at play here? Justin's been in the spotlight since he was 13. He's lived more lives in the public eye than most people will in private. Fame warped his adolescence. Relationships became headlines. Pain became content. In many ways, Selena represents the last real thing from that chaotic time. Losing her meant losing part of himself, and watching her move on with someone from his inner circle, that's not just painful. That's existential. He's not just grieving a person. He's grieving a version of himself that he may never get back. Let's get brutally honest. Some people just leave permanent imprints. You move on, but they're still in your DNA. And for Justin, Selena is that person. Even therapists say it's not uncommon. According to relationship psychologist Dr. Andrea Bonnier, first loves often become emotional anchors, especially if the breakup wasn't clean or if there's unresolved trauma involved. Now imagine that first love is also a global pop star, who you see everywhere, hear everywhere, who's with someone you used to work with. Yeah, that's emotional whiplash. Here's where we insert some hope. Despite the drama, there's a chance for healing. Justin has a support system. He's spoken about therapy, about God, about growth. And maybe this emotional low is just the catalyst he needs to finally let go. And for all the Selena Justin fans still clinging to the past, maybe it's time we let go too. Because while love stories end, healing stories begin. But wait, what if this isn't the end? Some insiders whispered that Justin has written another album, one he's been keeping under wraps. A therapy album, as one producer called it. It's raw, it's revealing, and it supposedly references Selena directly in several tracks. If this is true, it could either be the closure he's needed or another spiral into public vulnerability. Either way, something's coming, and it's going to be big. In the end, this isn't just about pop stars and breakups. It's about how we all grieve, how we cling to past versions of ourselves, how heartbreak can linger longer than we'd like to admit. Justin Bieber isn't just a singer. He's a mirror for what happens when young love gets tangled with fame, identity, and the pressure to perform perfection. And maybe the reason we can't look away is because we see a bit of ourselves in his pain. So what do you think? Is Justin still in love with Selena? Is Benny just collateral damage? Or is this entire saga a reflection of something deeper within all of us? Drop your thoughts. Share your own love versus letting go stories. Let's turn this from celebrity drama into a real conversation about healing. Because if there's one thing this story shows us, it's that the past doesn't always stay in the past. Sometimes it's just waiting for a song, a selfie, or a single glance to come rushing back. If you're looking to keep the content rolling, need a title for a related video? Try this. https://poe.com/YouTube-tit-leg-pt. Need a thumbnail to match the vibe? Here's your tool. https://poe.com/thumbnail creator. I can't wait to help you with your next script.